few days left of this promotion.
I'm going to videotape it, and then if I buy one, I'll go home and study it.
Well, you know, the cool thing about getting this package here is that it actually comes with a DVD as well.
Oh, okay.
So the DVD really kind of goes through all of the different things that you can use the machine for. Plus, you get the recipe book, the Getting Started Guide, and this kind of walks you through. It's almost like the book version of the DVD. Okay, so far we've got strawberries. We add some pineapple. I'm going to add in an orange and some banana.
You leave the tops on the strawberry?
I do, yeah. The top of the strawberry is just like eating a green leafy vegetable. It's high in chlorophyll, vitamin K, calcium. And with the orange, we're just taking off this outer zest because it's caustic. And it's very bitter in flavor. So, I mean, you could eat it if you want to, but, you know, even if you have a lot of different fruits in there, it's really going to just overpower all the different flavors. So I just take that part of it, that you can just put right in your garbage disposal. Makes it smell like oranges. So that's beneficial. And then if you notice, I leave the white part of the orange on, and that's where your bioflavonoids, your vitamin C, some more fiber as well that helps balance and metabolize the sugars. And we're just going to put that orange in there. And with my banana, we're just going to remove that banana peel. Now you could actually, if you wanted to, save any of your little leftover peelings, like your banana peels, any kind of skins. If you have, you know, if you peel your carrots, or if you're peeling your cucumbers or something like that, you know, you can save all of that and put it in your machine later with water and liquefy it and give it to your in-laws when they come over. I'm just kidding. No, you can use this compost. So you can actually compost with this machine too, all of the rinds and everything, like the pineapple rind and stuff too. So.
And you just pour it like into the ground around
Yeah,
them.
absolutely. Yep, just liquefy it and then you just pour it right into your soil. You can, you know, mix it up a little bit if you want to, but just like watering your plants or watering your vegetables outside, or even just dumping it, you know, right over your shrubs. And we're going to add a little agave. This is a natural plant-based sweetener, so you can really use anything that you want to. If you want to use honey or stevia, or, you know, sometimes I like to use, you know, mix it up a little bit, and I'll use some golden raisins or maybe some dates or something like that to kind of mix it up too, just for the extra added fiber. And then we're going to top it off here with a nice little scoop of ice. You know why I use ice? Why? Because it makes it cold. All right, then we're just going to snap our lid down. Now, once this snaps down in place, you have these two little puppy dog ears, is what I like to call them. And it snaps right down over the lip right there, so that's not going to go anywhere. It just sets right on the top of your machine right here. This top part is removable. It's all completely sealed, so no liquid can get down inside there. So if you just wanted to pop that off, wipe it down, you can pop it right back on if you want. Metal-to-metal gearing and drive shaft, which is really important. No plastic pieces or parts here. And so just like the machines at the smoothie bars and coffee shops. All right, so we have it on number 1. Is that number 1 right there? Okay, 1 to 10, and then flip it up to high speed. So that's what we're going to do. We have our variable and our high. When that lever's down, that means you can now control how fast or slow you want the blade to go. So I'll show you. This is your power switch, on, off, like that. And you can go 1 all the way up to 10. And you notice the speed of the blade actually increases as, you know, you reach a higher number. This is really going to allow you a lot of versatility with doing different things like chopping and whipping and grating and grinding. You can also pulse just by turning it on and off at any rate of speed, giving you different textures as well. So to continue on with our smoothie dough, we're going to turn it out the way to 10 and then flip it right up to our high speed. That's like overdrive right there. So what that's going to do is now start to liquefy everything that we just put in there, even the seeds of our strawberries. This is the only machine that really has the power to literally burst open those seeds and blend it down to the cellular level so that your body can actually absorb all the nutrition from your fiber, your seeds, everything. So we juice everything. And this is what all the top nutritionist studies are showing, that whole food juicing is really, you know, the wave of the future. We don't really need to extract anything when we have a machine that's so powerful that will literally give us 100% of the full benefit of our whole food. So we're going to get some cups out here. And we really just let that run for about 60 seconds. And you know, each of your recipes, this is how easy it is. So you pick a recipe out of your recipe book. As you read down the listed ingredients, that's literally the order that you're going to put the food in. And then it's going to tell you what number to put it on and how long to let it run for. So that's how simple it is. It literally walks you through the whole process. So that's been about a minute. And we just go ahead and shut it off just like that. And look at this. Nice, silky, creamy, smooth. This is what all the world's most popular franchises are using. Smoothie bars, coffee shops, hotels, restaurants, bars, all over the world. This is the #1 commercial bar blender on the market. And, you know, we demonstrate this machine to show you the quality, the commercial quality results that you get out of your Vitamix machine. Come on down. Come on down. Come and have some smoothie. You betcha. Need another one? There you go. Okay, give that one a try. This is Laisha. She's my trainee, so I've got to have her try all of the samples too. What do you think about that? It's pretty good stuff, doesn't it? Can't even really tell that the tops of the strawberries, or you can't even feel a strawberry seed in that. That's how silky smooth that is. All right, so to show you how to clean this container, this is really easy. So I just put a little bit of soapy water, just right underneath your faucet, you know, add a cup or two of hot water and put one little drop of soap. This time we're going to turn it all the way up to the high speed immediately. Flip it right up on high, and now it's going to just literally wash itself. So it's just like it's a little mini dishwasher, and you just turn it off and you rinse it out. That's it. Dishes are all done. You never have to take it apart. In fact, it's actually factory sealed, so you never even need to take that apart. And you never have to sharpen the blade. You know, I get that question asked to me a lot. You know, are the blades ever going to go dull? Nope, because they're already dull. Dull is a butter knife. You never have to worry about sharpening the blade, oiling the motor. Everything's completely factory sealed. In fact, you're getting the same commercial quality as all the machines that are being used in the smoothie bars and coffee shops, because those are all the machines that Vitamix makes. So that is how you make your fruit smoothie. But if you think that's good, we're actually going to make an ice cream next out of 3 ingredients. This is pretty impressive. Because, you know, a lot of machines can actually make smoothies these days, but none of them can really make ice cream like a Vitamix machine can. So what we're going to do is add in just a few simple, inexpensive ingredients, which we're going to use our banana. And you can really use any kind of fruit that you want. You can actually mix your fruits and your veggies together if you like. But I want to show you how simple it is to make ice cream out of virtually 3 ingredients. So, banana, agave.
You put a little more agave on
I
this
did,
one.
yep, because we're going to add a lot of ice this time, and I don't want to bland down the flavor. Otherwise, at home, I actually like to freeze almond milk, soy milk, or rice milk, or something like that in my ice cube trays, and I'll use that instead of ice. And I'll get like the vanilla flavored kind, and I won't even have to use any sweetener at all. So, all right. If you notice, I put a little bit more ice in here. So the ratio for ice cream is typically 3 to 1. You want to have at least 3 times the amount of ice in here than your liquids. And you always want to put the soft on the bottom and the hard on the top. Okay, I always say soft on the bottom, hard on the top. Okay. You always want to do it that way because it's going to allow the machine to pull and draw everything down onto the blade naturally. Otherwise, you have your tamper tool, which allows you to help process it down. I might have to use it, I might not. We'll see. We're going to turn it on. Again, we're going to walk it all the way up to 10. Put it right on it to our high speed, just like that. Now, if you need to, you have your tamper tool. That fits right to the top of the lid. You just put that part off, and you start processing everything right down to the top of that blade. Now, it's not mandatory to put that same polish right there. You can process it as hard as you want without ever hitting the blade below. And this is really going to take you typically about 45 seconds. So that's what we're going to make incredible ice cream. Silky, creamy, smooth. Again, just like the commercial franchises that all use these machines as well, making your sorbets. All right, just like that. You guys want any more smoothie before I throw it away? Would you like any more seconds? There you go. You're welcome. You betcha. Do you want another one? Okay. And we'll get our ice cream out. Now the only thing better, the only machine better, the only thing better that makes an ice cream is that if it can make a soup as well. And this machine can actually cook as well as freeze. So that's, you know, again, the versatility of these machines. You have your ice cream just like that, thick and frozen, right in the bottom of the container. Again, we're going to get our cups out here.
What's the difference between this one and the 6300?
Incredible question. That's awesome. So you are You are well versed on your Vitamix machines. That's a great question. The motor is exactly the same. It has exact same power. The only difference is really the settings or the controls. So that one has 3 automatic pre-programmed settings, and this one is all manual. So this one you would just time it and shut it off when it's done. The other one has 3 automatic settings where it shuts off by itself, and that's it. So they're both going to give you exactly the same commercial quality result. This one, you just time it yourself and you shut it off when it's done. And the packages are a little different as well because the 6300 retails for $650. This one retails about $525, and because of the newer technology. And at Costco, they sell them in their packages for $4.99, so it's about $125 more than the 5200. But again, like I said, we have that $25 extra discount off these machines while we're here, and just until the 29th. All right, so that's the ice cream. We're going to make our fresh hot soup next. Again, to clean the container, this is my favorite part. I love this part. Watch. Boom, boom, done. Dishes are done, just like that. Fast, easy, convenient. Doesn't even get any better than that, for sure. There you go. Try that ice cream. So notice the texture. Notice the flavor.
The only thing that was in this was the banana.
Banana agave and ice, right?
Oh, good.
Amazing, right?
Oh,
So this is what I like to call a guilt-free dessert. It's the type of dessert that you can literally make at 11 o'clock at night and not feel guilty about eating. Because it's just fruits and vegetables. And, you know, all the studies are showing that we need to have at least a half a plate, you know, with every meal of fruits and vegetables. So, I mean, I know we don't get that. We just don't, because so much of our food is already prepackaged. So this is a really great way to get all of your fruits and vegetables. You know what? I didn't grab a bag of tomatoes out, did I? I'm going to grab some tomatoes here really quick.
You know, it's not that loud either. I thought it would seem a lot louder.
Well, just keep in mind, I mean, it is a noisy machine. I'm going to be honest with you. So you got to keep in mind that we are in a big area as well.
Oh, is that why?
But that's the thing about Vitamix machines, is that, you know, you are going to get the noise, but you're going to get that awesome result too. So it's almost impossible to have a machine that's, you know, totally quiet without giving you the consistency and the results that you're looking for. All right, here's my tomatoes. You can fix that for me. Appreciate it. Put all that stuff together. Okay, so we're going to get out some tomatoes. We're going to make a quick instant hot soup. This is one of my favorite things too. I'm definitely a soup girl. I've been a soup girl ever since I've first invested in my Vitamix machine. And I bought my machine in 1993, so I've actually had it for about 21 years now. We're going to put our tomatoes right in here. So we're going to start off with a tomato.
Now, do you leave the greens on the tomato?
You can, absolutely. Yep, just wash it real well. And then we're going to add in a nice little handful of baby carrots. You can just stick a whole carrot in there if you want to. And we're going to add in a couple of stalks of celery. So this is a really simple, basic soup base. It's all vegetarian as well. We're going to add in a bouillon, which is a vegetarian bouillon. Okay, I would recommend taking the wrapper off this one. You don't have to, however, take the wrapper off your garlic, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to throw the whole thing in there. Okay, so now we have all the base ingredients, and we're just going to add a little preheated water to this. Now, you don't have to use a preheated water. This is just going to cut our time down to make our soup super fast soup. And let's see, we need to add in our seasoning. We're going to add in some just run-of-the-mill chocolate seasoning. I like to put about a tablespoon of that in there. You can put as much or as little as you want, your choice. Choose your spice. Mix everything nice. All right, so again, we're going to start on our variable speed number 1. And remember that each of your recipes in your book. So if you go to your soup section, let's see, here's our chopping. Right in your soup or your heating section right here, there is a recipe for tortilla soup right in here as well. That's what we're actually making. There it is, tortilla soup. So again, as you read down the list of ingredients, that's literally the order that you put the food in, and then it's going to tell you, select variable 1, turn on the machine, slowly increase to 10, flip it up onto the high speed, which is exactly what we're going to do. So you can see how easy that is. Now, as it's on that high speed, it does something really special. It starts to produce friction heat. So the longer you let this machine run, every minute is actually going to double the contents and temperature from friction heat. It's like rubbing your hands together. So every 60 seconds is doubling, 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 doubling. So you can actually bring this up to about 120 degrees in just about 7 minutes, 6.5 minutes. So even if you were to start with bottled water, or if you have, you know, your purified water out of your fridge or whatever, you can put all your ingredients in there and literally let your machine cook whatever it is that you're making, whether it's pasta sauce, whether it's a hot soup or a gravy, if you wanted to melt cheese for chocolate or cheese or chocolate for fondues, anything. There you go. Yeah. Anything that you're wanting to cook in your machine, you literally just let the machine run, and it only takes about 6.5 minutes. And again, each of your recipes are specifically designed to let you know exactly how long to let the machine run for. Clean up our mess here. I'll get our soup. Now, starting with hot water again just cuts our time down. So we really don't have to let it run for the full 6.5 minutes. Going to get our cups out here because our soup's actually done, and we're just going to add a couple of extra little ingredients here at the end to show you that you don't have to have something pureed or liquefied every single time. But look at that. We just literally doubled that in temperature just by letting it run on the high speed. Okay. Now at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to add a nice little pinch of spinach, just like that. And then we're going to add in some tortilla chips, because it's not tortilla soup without the tortilla chips. So in go the chips. Just a little handful of chips as well. Now this is a good time to add, if you have any little leftovers at home, just to add some texture into your soups. You can add in, I love to add avocado, fresh avocado. You can add in maybe some chunks of cheese if you want to, meat if you like meat in your soup, chicken, pork, as long as it's cooked, you want to cook it. However, speaking of meat, you can actually use this machine as a meat grinder as well. So if you want to make your own burgers or patties or meatloaves or meatballs, you can do all of that. And you can also shred meat too. So we're going to put this over here on about a number 4, I'm guessing. Number 4 right there? 3 to 4. And we're going to start turning it on and off. Remember I showed you the pulse? After we put it on our variable speed. You always want to have that down on low when you're going to work this variable speed. So just turn it on and off, just like that, on and off, and that's going to give you a nice chunky texture. And that's it. Soup's all done. So fresh hot soup made in just a few minutes. This is a quick, easy, healthy recipe that you can make for, you know, your family or your friends when they come over, or just a quick snack whenever you're feeling hungry. I love this soup. And you are going to love it too. This is just amazing stuff. So notice the texture, the flavor. You know, all of this was done in a Vitamix machine, you guys. Try a soup? Fresh tortilla soup? Isn't that good? Now, there is unlimited types of recipes right on our website as well. So we give you some really incredible recipes right in our recipe book. Again, we're going to clean out the container, soapy hot water, flip it right up to the high speed, just like that. And again, it just cleans itself, gets all the way into the lid, everything. It's almost like its own little mini dishwasher. So this is how you clean it every single time. Turn it on, turn it off, rinse it out, dishes are done. That's it.
So it's not going to retain the smell?
No, it's actually designed, this container is designed to be actually shatter resistant. It's a polycarbonate material, it's shatter resistant, and it's non-porous, so it's not going to harbor the smell of onions or garlic. Oh. So if you stick around, we're going to make a green drink next. We're going to show you something a little different. Now again, for our promotion, we've got an extra $25 off the regular Costco price, which is already low. It's about $125 less than retail, but we're actually giving you an extra $25 off of that as well. So you get this machine for $3.50 instead of $3.75. Isn't that amazing? Good stuff, isn't it? Not bad for all vegetarian too. All right, so again, we're going to add in, we just start off with some spinach. Now, any kind of greens, really. You can put any kind of greens, and that's the best thing about this machine, is that you're in complete control. You get to put whatever you want in here. Put some beautiful kale or Swiss chard, or put it all together if you want. That's one of the things I love about this machine, is that I can be as creative as I want, and I can use any kind of ingredients that I want, and there's just some really amazing recipes in the recipe book that Vitamix has provided for you as well in the package. It also comes with a 7-year unconditional guarantee. So that's parts, labor, shipping, you know, everything's included. And that's a full bumper-to-bumper warranty. Not like some of these other companies that only offer you, you know, limited warranties. This is a full bumper-to-bumper warranty. Okay, so again, we just shave off the outer zest. We're going to put the whole orange in there, just like that. And then we're going to also add in some pineapple.
What kind of knife is that, or just?
Again, Sue. It's one of those ones that can cut through concrete. Amazon, $3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, yep. All right, so now we're going to add in some pineapple and a nice little sliver of lime. Now, if you notice, I'm not gonna shave off that rind. I'm just gonna put the whole thing in there because it's not caustic. It's not as bitter as the orange zest is. Same thing with lemon. You could do that too. But with my pineapple, you know, any kind of textured or porous rind like that is just really too difficult to completely clean all the way. And these things can sit for quite a while before you even cut them open. But you definitely want to take that rind off there. However, remember, I told you that you could save this stuff and put it in your machine later with water and liquefy that, and this is what you can use for your composting as well. We're also going to use the center core. The center core contains bromelain, which is a natural anti-inflammatory, so it's great for muscle aches, water retention, joint pain, mild headaches, everything all of us women have to deal with. All right. So we've got spinach, orange, pineapple, banana, lime. We're going to add a little bit of our agave in here. Again, just about maybe a tablespoonful, or really according to your taste. You know, if you don't want it as sweet, add less or none at all. You know, sometimes people think that their fruits are sweet enough without adding a sweetener. And sometimes they don't. So, again, we're going to just top this off with a little bit of ice here. Snap our lid down. Now, in this case, I've got my leaves right on the bottom, so I know that my blade is just going to start spinning, and I'm going to have to use my tamper tool to put a little pressure on that to push the orange and the pineapple and the banana and everything down onto the blade, which is really awesome because no other machine has that. You'd have to take all of this stuff and chop it down. You'd have to put liquid in there. You'd have to do a lot more, but for a lot less, you know, this machine is going to offer you, you know, 100% of the pure nutrition versus having to add a lot of things to it. So we're going to just start that on variable speed number 1. Again, walk it from 1 all the way up to 10, and then flip it right on up to our high speed. So you notice the blade's just kind of spinning in there. I'm going to put a little bit of pressure on that. Instantly starts to liquefy. Instantly. I'm not, you know, pushing it down very hard. It just really takes no effort at all. And we're just going to let that run for a good 60 seconds. We want to see one solid, consistent color. Now, again, what sets this machine apart from any other machine on the market is its ability to literally liquefy down to the cell wall, the cellular level, so that your body can immediately absorb 100% of the nutritional benefit. No other machine has that ability. With the blade structure, to the blade design, these machines are designed to blend everything down so you get all of that nutritional benefit. We'll get our cup top here. So, you know, what you need to do is just take the Vitamix challenge. We say, buy a Vitamix machine, take it home, put it on your counter, use it every single day for 7 days, and you will just not believe how amazing you feel. You know, even before the week is out, you'll be using your machine every single day and not even thinking about it. You will want to wake up in the morning and just go have that smoothie every morning. It's literally the best way you could start.
So even we can add the beetroot, right?
Absolutely. Oh, sure. Of course. Yep. Beets. You could add in your ginger if you want to. You know, this machine will blend anything. You can put anything you want in here. Now look at the consistency. The color is what we're looking at. There's no bits or pieces or chunks. in here. Even the leaves are completely liquefied. Everything is emulsified. So this is just swimming with nutrition, and you're going to just immediately start to feel that the nutritional benefit from drinking something like this every single day. How's that?
Well, I hate the taste of spinach, and I don't taste it.
Right?
That's
Right? Puts a whole new meaning to eating your greens or drinking your greens.
Now, could you put a protein powder in there?
Absolutely. Yep, most definitely. I do that every single, when I make my smoothies in the morning, I always add a scoop of protein in there. In fact, Vitamix endorses a specific protein powder. It's called Whole Nectar. And we sell it at our big road shows, not at the smaller ones, because it's not something that Costco usually carries. It's I believe it's $22.99 when they carry it here, or when we bring it with us here at Costco. It's normally $32.99 plus the shipping. If you go to the link off of our website, it's wholenectar.com.
Okay, so you can get it on
Yeah,
the
it's
website.
like a flavorless vegan protein.
Okay.
It's just amazing. It's high in calcium, high in iron, and it's an omega-3 booster. It has 16 amino acids. It's just incredible. And I use that stuff every single morning myself. So.
Okay. Great.
You're welcome. You're welcome, girls. Okay.
Okay, is that the round?
That's
Okay,
it.
I'm going to buy
That's it.
one. You sold me.
All right.
I will
Alicia,
get
go
one.
ahead and grab one for you. Do you have a cart with you?
No, I didn't
You want to
bring
go
a
ahead
card.
and grab her a cart up front? Just run and grab her a cart real quick.
Thank you. That's very nice of you. That's awesome.
The advantage
Yeah.
of having a helper.